Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Burning through our oil, but it should just about do.
How's the barricade coming?
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Pretty, but it can take a beating.
It'll need to. Cleric's magic won't hold out the darkness forever. God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Aye. Our asses. See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us. Yeah. There's more where that came from.
Wish we had stone or steel.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling.
If you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me. Take care now.
Our asses. See any movement out there?
Too dark to tell.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
Jahira wants to know about supplies. Will we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but it's
Hey!
just about.
That's close enough.
Give it a rest, Alfred. We need all the God's damned help we can get. Rescue party.
Not that you'll give a triple shot damn, but bastards torched the pigsty we were staying in and made off with the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate himself.
See? Help needed.
Yeah, if you're serious, go talk to his aide, Floric. She's in guess you need to be a God's damned count.
Can't chat. I need to reinforce the barricade.
It'll need to.
We've shared but one victory, friend.
It's you. What are the odds? A makeshift harper's... And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I'll be here if you need anything. Need anything? I can sense some. If you find it, bring it to me.
Yes. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds.
What's on your mind? Hell yeah.
You wish to speak?
Aha! Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying. Hold on! I know you. The weaponsmith. Well done making it out.
Same to you. Though.
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm?
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or.
Please do. I've been done.
Now that's hot. Too hot.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that.
That feels...
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I have. Let me sleep on it. Hopefully, the next time I see.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, speaking of, I could...
Need anything?
Absolutely.
Need anything?
It's perfect.
Need anything?
Well, well, well.
Come on, let's go.
Need anything?
Let's move.
Need anything?
Assume nothing.
Let's get going.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
Walk tall. Hey, soldier. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus.
The perfect preying ground for a... I hope we end up seeing our friend Raphael down here somewhere. Help me find... When I was taken to his house, I was caught off guard. But now... Perfect! I knew you would understand.
We need to catch up with Damon. See if he's thought of a way. I'm sure we will. You leave your left flank wide open. If I'm ever not...
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something? Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, but don't worry. I still have plenty. Fine. What's on your mind? Considering all we've been through.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress. You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing. Saving those people in the grove. Not everyone would have helped.
The hurt runs deeper than she's willing to show you.
The voice of the Absolute. Stronger this time.
Beneath the resilient veneer, a touch of fragility. She needs comfort.
It's been a very long time since someone did that. For me. Time... work... it just doesn't stop. Wave after wave with hardly a breath. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I'm afraid that... I just hope my powers last long. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me. I know. I am the only one who can resist the Absolute Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more... The task ahead is monumental. But this is not just about you and I anymore. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers to... Now I must rest.
Gog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all. Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Have a gander at the finest.
There you are. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
The good news.
I only need one more piece.
Touch me!
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Hang on.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Fine.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlak, but it's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless...
But...
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Only one way to find out.
Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you, Damon. Thank you so much.
It's the least I could do. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point...
You read my... Thanks, Damon.
It's been my pleasure.
This is the best day. The best day! I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye. Listen, I'm never going back. don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing. You heard Damon, but... And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Thanks, soldier.
Need anything? I'll be here if you need anything.
Copper for your thoughts? Like I got something, but when I touched, my heart was not sure the world's ready for unleashed Karlach, but it's getting it anyway. Thanks to Damon. Thanks to you. Thanks to fate. Touch! Touch every... The world's my funhouse. Me too, soldier. God's me too. For every knock we take... Copper for your thoughts? Soldier? Oh, come on. You don't mean... Oh, fine.
Sir, I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two. Lead on.
I wonder what the next move is.
No one stopped me yet. Is that blood? No, never mind.
I know well the pain. Karlach's fate may be ordained, but...
How beautiful it must be.
We'll get Karlach fixed up, right?
There's always a way.
little busy. Sorry.
Let's head inside.
Premium trinkets
The Last
and
Light
doodads.
Inn does not permit the bearing of arms. For the safety of all patrons,
Check it
please
out.
leave your weapon.
We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? What does it look like? What does it open? What treasure? Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe. But she put me in charge of the shop. Last Light's best bargains, right here!
Take a moment, Bran. Savor our victory over the Drider.
I'll celebrate when Ketheric's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, Bran. That's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever...
In the market for something special? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like? Pleasure? Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Keep a blade close.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
How delicious.
The Drider doing the cult's work. The Absolute's claws have dug deep.
Blackets will be
Surely
done.
a great blow to the cult.
They've gathered an entire army. Was one lost soldier among thousands?
What to do?
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
Keep your distance, darling.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Don't wander far. We need to talk. Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross... I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorm. Remember that name. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local... But he's returned. Not only does General Gadrick Thorm live again, we met him on the road here. Commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an... He healed, right in front of me, and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can... Once Gadrick is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. I promise I will do... Any cure starts with whatever magic Gadrick's using to control these tadpoles. It must be at Moonrise. You're not our only secret. Isobel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and delighted. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're... She's upstairs in her chambers.
I'll celebrate you.
Thought you'd be 10 yards tall the way Zevlor spoke of you. Cerys, Scout, seems we missed... A pity. You pulled them from one death trap only for me to land them in this one. Gone. We were ambushed, out in the cursed lands. They were toying with us. Those of us who cut free just kept running till we found this place. The others... Maybe the cult got them. Zevlor had hope. It didn't say, but...
Isabel's in her room upstairs.
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. I keep replaying it. They lined us up like dogs. Maybe that's why they picked it. They took his eyes first. Then his tongue. Roland of all... He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him... Well, none of us would be here. Yes. He shielded. Cal and Leah were dragged away. And how do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound you've done so much for us already. But I have to ask, if they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit. Thank you. Just be careful up there. Watch yourself out.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I... If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my response. You go save the world.
I tried telling Mr. If this is about Roland, go away!
sorry. Roland snapped too, and I didn't like it. Right? It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight. Yeah. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? It's for Roland. Guess you can have anyway.
Good to see you're still breathing.
What's that? Listen.
Shy, have a gander at the finest stuff.
Any help from Jaheira? But she doesn't care if the Grand Duke lives or dies. I wouldn't go that far. Her focus is on stopping the cult. Taylor's doing her best. She shows no signs of waking. But Baldur's Gate can't.
If you have an alternative in mind, please do use it. Patience. We may know ways into the place.
We don't even know if he'll ever recover.
But we do know that anyone who goes charging into those shadows...
Anything of use?
Let the Duke rot in prison while Baldur's burns.
Far from it. We need a way into the towers. I intend to. What I won't do is send any more of our people into the curse.
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
If you're poking around this god...
He still won't speak. Just keeps going with the bloody song.
Nothing of use on his person.
His original writ of duty, signed by Eltan himself. Fella must be one of the very first Flaming Fist.
He must know something. I don't suppose you found a way into the towers. I trust you will do everything you can to free the council sent a carrier pigeon with new... I'll request that Lord Gortash...
You know the name Gortash. A councillor with considerable influence on Baldurian industry and politics. But he is no lord.
Lord Gortash is the steel watch of the future of warfare. Lord Gortash had only completed work on with the steel watch. I'll do my best. Don't count on me and assume no aid is coming. Work with Jaheira. Farewell. The journey back to...
You're heading into the towers, so...
Nice to see a friendly face come. An extra blade could be the...
Last Light's best bargains, right here.
So now what? We just wait. Hope the true soul comes through.
Yes, we wait. If we're called, we join the fight against Catherine. And with the truth...
We're discussing.
Flame color. That's your name, isn't it? We need you, sir. We found him out in the shadows, just...
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell. Yet it has not broken.
Really? Could you bring him here? You'd be glad of the help, wouldn't you, sir? You hear me, don't you, sir? You might not. A century locked inside a Shah and curse will, but you're not alone, sir. We're here with you. And I'm sure if you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
The patient is physically well.
He's been in the Shadowfell. All memories will have been stripped away. We need to remind him who he is. Some personal effects. Maybe?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but if he does, he isn't sane.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hand.
Some judgment there. Looks official.
Don't be shy. Have a go.
Heard you're meant to be heading toward the towers. With a single word, Floric, we ought to be doing just that. And yet...
Monsters.